Yeah, we had some like special operations guys there, and we took pictures of them, and black bars formed immediately, you know, like on their face because they're so dangerous. And then we tried to take a picture of Freddy Camacho, and he just didn't even show up. I mean, it just like he was invisible. So.
I think it's because I broke the camera, probably.
You know, one of the things that that I love, and I always talk when I'm talking about our courses and training, is that there's 3 phases, or you know, like a tactical trinity if you're going to be a warrior. And there's your personal conditioning, the whole component that is, you know, horsepower, your strength, and all the, whether it's components of cardiovascular, stamina, endurance, and all of that stuff. But then there's the next is your skill set, and then there's the strategic and tactical conditioning. And so you can do, you know, you can do scenarios, but if you can't get to the fight, so we have an expression, I think I've said this in articles and other interviews for CrossFit, and that is aerobics gets you to the fight, anaerobics gets you through the fight. And the complement part is that we try to use functional movement that's instinctive and natural, and the term that I think I borrowed from Greg was the prehistoric elemental. You know, it's just people have been flinching for years and pushing away from danger for years, in the same way people have been squatting for years, and people figured out, you know, they maybe have a technical, like a, you know, push jerk. Cavemen didn't go, oh, let's do a push jerk to get this, you know, rock up or this log up over here, but somebody figured out the movement, you know, and then it gets, you know, codified over the years. But
hey, so what would you think about someone using like some of the drills, like we learned when we were at PDR, the drills that we went over in the camp as like warm-ups for a CrossFit class?
I agree, and I kind of like that, because, you know, for years I've been racking my brain on, you know, what is the angle, you know, the connection. There's definitely, you know, a chemistry between CrossFitters and people who, you know, are into our stuff. And I think that it was like at last year's camp, Coach Glassman said, hey, there are 3, you know, kind of arenas that require survival skills. You know, one of them is water. If you don't know how to swim, you know, that's an arena. You fall in it, you're going to drown. And he had a whole bunch of statistics on that, and you know, help create some awareness for infant swimming and stuff like that. And so the other arena, of course, is life. You know, like your shirt, try not to suck at life, right? Or train not to suck at life. And it was, you know, if you're an invalid, there's the whole health-fitness relationship where you just be in good shape, you know. And then the third one was actual personal defense. God forbid something happens. The issue, and somebody brought it up today, was that you could actually practice these drills pretty hard, very safely. You could actually create intensity and aggression, and you know, red line your energy. And if you're paying attention to stay away from the throat, you could actually get a wicked workout, good warm up, and get you know, be working on balance, coordination, timing, distance, a whole bunch of the elements that make up fitness. So I think there's a real neat thing there. I really like that, of incorporating that. And I'm almost, but you know what's interesting, we will do stuff like that where we'll do like anaerobic bursts of stuff and then go into technical things. Like I'll have guys sprint and then do like a haymaker duck under drill, and then knock the guy back, and then transition to, you know, a weapon and do some tactical reloads. So they're going from, you know, freaking anaerobic to primal gross motor to complex motor skill. Because usually we have that myth in the community of like, oh, when your heart rate goes up and you're getting tired, you can't access your complex motor skills. Well, you know, I disagree with that. I think you can if you train, you know, in that realm, in that domain. So.
Coach, you'd have to sell it to CrossFitters somehow by like you know, you got to do some kind of move, some drill, but there's going to have to be like 10 squats involved in there somewhere too, you know. Well, it's just their mindset. You got to have something, or like, you know, like, we're going to spear people and then I'm going to do 5 pull-ups in between spearing everybody really in the class. Or
Yeah, for sure. But what's really funny is I do workouts at the gym sometimes where what I'll do is I'll row, and then I'll jump off, you know, the rower, and I'll do some like shadow box in the air, and I'll have a box set up in front of a bag, and I'll box jump up and then grab the bag and slam an elbow into it and step down, and like I'll create a little circuit where I'm integrating all the stuff. It's kind of messed up, you know, but it's cool where I'm just blending it all. So it's really a question of just getting creative,
yeah, no,
and
totally.
having fun with it.
Too.
Yeah.
Sure.
So here we are at my CrossFit gym, which is a mess because they're cleaning the garage and they fucked up my gym, and I haven't been able to work out in a few days. So come in, we'll give you. This will be like Pimp My Ride and what's that? Pimp My House. What's that show where we walk around and go, this is where I CrossFit, and this is where I. What up, girls?
Hi. Why is there a camera?
Where? What's? Ah, shit! A camera. Oh, we're filming.